In the quiet town of Maplewood, Tom and Sarah finally had a baby boy named Leo. They promised to give him everything he ever wanted. As Leo grew up, his room was filled with expensive toys. He never had to clean his room or do any chores like other kids. By age 14, Leo spent all day on the couch playing video games. He thought the world owed him favors, and he became very lazy. His parents, Tom and Sarah, were worried. They realized that by giving him everything, they had forgotten to teach him how to be strong. High up in the dark clouds, 3 invisible monsters were watching. Their names were Sloth, Deceit, and Pride, and they wanted to control Leo. The next day at school, the monsters whispered to Leo. Instead of asking, Leo stole a delicious brownie from his classmate's lunchbox. When the teacher asked about it, Leo lied. He looked her in the eye and said he didn't do it. The monster of lies was taking over. That night, his parents tried to talk to him, but Leo shouted, "You made me this way. Leave me alone." Pride had filled his heart with anger. The next morning, Leo woke up very early. He felt strange, so he walked to the edge of town and found a rusty old gate. Inside was a wild garden. An old gardener named Mr. Eldridge was there. He pointed to a dying tree choked by 3 ugly purple weeds. The old man asked for help. Leo wanted to say no, but he decided to try. He pulled and pulled. It was the hardest work he had ever done. Finally, Leo ripped all 3 weeds out of the ground. He was covered in dirt, but for the first time in years, he felt truly proud. Suddenly, the old man transformed. He became a giant golden dragon. He told Leo that the weeds represented his bad habits, laziness and lying. Because Leo worked hard, the dragon gave him a gift, 3 magic bracelets to help him fight the monsters waiting back at home. Leo went home. The monster Sloth tried to make him sleep, but his bracelet glowed. Leo said no, and went for a run instead. When his mom asked where he was, the monster tried to make him lie, but Leo was brave. He told the truth, and the monster vanished. Finally, Leo faced his dad. He swallowed his pride and said, "I am sorry for everything." The monster of pride was defeated by his humility. His parents hugged him tight. They were so happy to have their kind son back. Leo realized that love and hard work were the real magic. Years later, Leo became a successful and happy man. He never forgot the garden, and he always remembered that a good life is built with a true heart. High above the clouds, the 3 bad habits held a meeting. They were looking for a child to control. The first monster was Sloth. He was the king of laziness. He said, "Why do humans move so fast? It makes me tired." The second was Deceit. He loved lies. He laughed, "I love it when children hide the truth. It is so much fun." The loudest was Pride. He glowed with a purple light. He said, "I am the best. I make people think they are kings." Down on earth, Leo was sitting at lunch. He looked at his healthy sandwich and frowned. He wanted something better. He saw his classmate, Sam. Sam had a big slice of pizza and a chocolate brownie. Leo felt jealous. The monster Sloth whispered, "Don't ask for it. That is too much work. Just take it when he isn't looking." Quick as a flash, Leo grabbed the brownie. He shoved it into his pocket before anyone could see him. Sam turned around. "Hey, my brownie is gone," he shouted. Mrs. Higgins, the teacher, came over to see what happened. This was Deceit's turn. He helped Leo look Mrs. Higgins in the eye. Leo said, "I didn't touch it. Sam is crazy." That evening, Leo's parents were sad. The school had called them. They knew Leo was in trouble. When Leo came downstairs, he didn't say hello. He kept his headphones on and tried to walk past them. His father said, "Leo, we need to talk. You are lazy, and now you are stealing. This has to stop." But pride took over. Leo shouted, "You gave me everything. If I am spoiled, it is your fault. Don't blame me." His mother started to cry. They realized their sweet boy had become a stranger. They didn't know what to do. Leo stormed to his room and slammed the door. He felt powerful, but deep down, he was lonely. That night, Leo couldn't sleep. The monsters were happy, but Leo felt a heavy weight in his chest. The next morning, something changed. Leo woke up before the sun. He felt like he needed to get out of that house. He put on his shoes and walked into the misty morning. He didn't know where he was going, but he kept walking. Finally, he found an old gate he had never seen before. It was the entrance to a secret garden. He pushed the heavy gate open. Inside, the park looked like a wild jungle. It was quiet and green. Leo sat on a bench to watch the sunrise. For a moment, his mind felt quiet. The monsters were asleep. Suddenly, a voice said, "Nice morning." Leo jumped. An old gardener with a white beard was standing there. "I am Mr. Eldridge," the old man said. "I take care of this place, but I have a big problem." He pointed to a giant oak tree. "My best tree is dying," he said. "Those 3 purple weeds are killing it. I am too old to pull them out," the gardener said. "Will you help me?" Leo wanted to say number. The monster sloth whispered to Leo, "Don't do it. Your hands will get dirty. It's too hard. Just go home." But Leo looked at the sad old man. He took the gloves. "Fine," Leo said. "I will pull them out." He grabbed the first weed. It was stuck tight. Leo pulled and pulled until his face turned red. Pop! The weed came out of the ground. Leo fell onto the grass. He was dirty, but he felt strong. The last weed was the biggest. It took all of Leo's strength. He refused to give up until it was gone. Finally, the job was done. The tree seemed to breathe a sigh of relief. Leo smiled a real smile. Leo turned to the gardener to say goodbye, but something amazing happened. The old man began to glow like gold. He grew taller and taller. He was no longer a man. He was the magical dragon of boons. "Those weeds were your bad habits," the dragon said. "You defeated them here. Now you must defeat them at home. Because you worked hard," the dragon boomed, "I give you these tools of virtue. They will help you." Leo put on the silver bracelets. He felt a cool, calm energy flow through his body. He felt brave. "These will help you be disciplined, honest, and humble," the dragon promised. "But remember," the dragon said as he vanished, "magic cannot save you. Only your choices can." Leo walked back toward his home. He touched the bracelets. He was ready to face the monsters. Leo walked into his messy room. Immediately, he felt very heavy. The first monster was waiting. Sloth groaned, "Why are you up so early? Forget the chores. Just come here and sleep." Leo almost lay down, but his bracelet buzzed. It reminded him of the hard work in the garden. "No," Leo said, "I am going for a run." He ignored the monster and ran out the door. When he came back, his mom was waiting. "Where were you?" she asked. "Did you sneak out to play?" The monster deceit whispered. "Lie to her. Tell her you were studying." But the bracelet squeezed Leo's wrist tight. Leo took a deep breath. "No, Mom," he said. "I went to the park to think about how bad I've been acting." Smash! The monster of lies shattered into pieces. The truth was powerful. His mom smiled. Then his dad walked in. This was the hardest test. The final monster, Pride, filled the room with purple smoke. Pride screamed, "Do not apologize. You are the king. Make him say sorry to you." Leo looked at the bracelet of humility. He remembered that real strength comes from being kind. Leo fell to his knees. "Dad," he said, "I am so sorry. I was selfish and rude. Please forgive me." The purple monster let out a scream and vanished. The dark cloud over the house was finally gone. His parents hugged him tight. They cried happy tears. They had their sweet son back. The next day, Leo apologized to Sam. He bought him 2 brownies to make up for the one he stole. Leo changed his life. He did his chores, studied hard, and helped his neighbors. He was no longer lazy. Soon, he didn't need the magic bracelets anymore. Being good had become a habit. Years went by. Leo grew up to be a successful and kind man, respected by everyone. He never forgot the garden. He knew that the biggest battles are the ones we fight inside ourselves. And so, Leo lived happily ever after, knowing that hard work and truth are the real magic. The end. If you liked Leo's story, please hit the like button and subscribe. It helps us tell more magical stories. Remember, you are the hero of your own story. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next adventure.